Hello and welcome to this live broadcasting on YouTube. First of all, can you just help me out here, guys? This is the first time I'm using this tool to stream to YouTube, and I just want to make a sound check. Can you hear me okay? Just type into the chat so that I can see that you can hear me. That would be awesome, guys, if you could help me with that. I'm so looking forward to this webinar today. I haven't been broadcasting live for, I think it's almost a year now, and I really looking forward to this. Oh, I can't see anyone gives me feedback on that you can hear me correctly. Oh, yes, you can hear me. Perfect. Then I just can continue. Anyway, I haven't been broadcasting live for a year now, and I have been focusing on training the members in SFM as a leader and help the SFM members to start up their own businesses and, get profitable as soon as possible. So that's what I have been doing the last year. And actually, I'm doing live webinars every week for the members. But I feel really rusty here doing this for you guys that is not a member of SFM yet. But you are most welcome, and I'm so looking forward to this broadcast today. My purpose with this webinar today is to show you how it's possible to make money on the internet. And even if you don't have your own product to sell, or you don't have that magical ID that so many of us are waiting for. And I will also show you 3 tips. We call them secret tips on when you master these tips and have the solutions for this is how you really make the big money on the internet. So that's the outcome for this webinar. And I will go through a presentation with you. And during that time, I would love if you could ask your questions into the chat. You can see the chat there to the right on your screen. And I will do my very best to answer them all. I'm sitting here on my own. I'm not in the studio. I'm sitting in my own home in the northern part of Sweden. And I manage everything on myself here. But I will do my very best to manage this, okay? So far, so good. So while we are waiting, a lot of people are jumping on right now, I can see. So tell me, where are you checking in from? Because I have followers from all over the world, actually. I have been marketing on YouTube on YouTube. I have been on more than 2 years, I think, and I have been in most of the developed countries, I think. So I would love to see where you're coming from. Hello, Emilia is here, and Faisal is here, Marco, Safula, Fernando, Wilson. Perfect. Love to see you here. And also type in what would you really want me to bring up into this webinar today. So maybe I can have a glimpse of the chat and see, so I can bring that up too in the presentation. So are you ready to go? Yeah, from Stockholm, welcome. Fantastic. Yes, let's go then. I will show you a short presentation to begin with. So I will just share my screen here. Bear with me, this is new program for me. And we will go to my presentation. There it is, perfect. Like that. Sorry, let me just fix one thing here, because I would love you to see on full screen. Sorry for that. Let's do this, and then I share. You can see my full screen here. And let's go to the presentation like that. So let's get started. I promised you on this webinar, I would love to show you how to make money on the internet, even if you don't have any idea on where to start or even a product or service to sell. And if you stay to the end of this webinar, I will actually give you a couple of bonuses. This is something that I normally don't do, but I would love to give you something extra for supporting me on this live broadcasting today. And the first bonus is access to a private mastermind group on Facebook where you can get direct access to me and to my mentors, because I have mentors too. And I will also give you 2 secret bonuses, and each one of these are worth more than $500 each. So stay till the end and you will see what I have for you. But before we get started, I would like to clarify first who this webinar is for. And this webinar is mainly for you if you are maybe currently in a job working full time and you feel stuck in the rat race and not knowing how to get out. This was me a couple of years ago, actually. And this webinar will show you how it's possible to quit your job and be self-employed instead. And it's also for you if you know that becoming an entrepreneur is the right way, but you don't know what kind of business model is the best for starting up online. I mean, there's so much to choose from, and I know that a lot of people are also really scared of being scammed, and I can understand that. Actually, you should know that most of the scammers are banned now from Google. It is not like it used to be 5 or 10 years ago. Google actually managed to ban a lot of these people, but I understand there's still a few people that promise more than they can keep. But anyway, this webinar will show you how to build a profitable home-based business that can replace a full-time income, and it has for me. And maybe you are someone that already have a business within sales, consulting, or coaching, for example. These are perfect examples of businesses that works really well on the internet. And this webinar will teach you how to reach and target the right audience online. But before we start, I want to make a couple of things clear. This is absolutely not a rich, quick program. If someone tells you that you can be rich tomorrow if you just join a certain training or program, just please don't believe that. It's not possible. This is being an entrepreneur and building your own business, just like in the ordinary outside internet life. It takes time and effort to do this, and it depends on how much effort you put in, how quick you can start earning your own money. And this is not like a press the button and lean back program either. You need to dig in and you need to follow the training and you need to be coachable, as we say. You need to listen to the people that have done this before and do the training according to that. They have SFM that I am showing you later on have been doing trainings for new students for more than a decade now, and they have trained tens and thousands of members. So we have a quite good knowledge on what you need to learn to get up and running as soon as possible. And this is not a program for people that are selfish and not prepared to give value for others, or those who will complain every time you will hit a road bump. And that's, again, this is something that we are having as a value in our company, that we are not scammers. We are here to give the world something good. We will give them real value in form of good products or good services. And I mean, it's not always a smooth ride to become an entrepreneur, and you need to be prepared for that. And just work yourself through that. So, what about our goals? Is it the right time to start now? Actually, it has never been a better time to start than now, especially now when we have this really special situation in the world with the pandemic going on. This has even increased the demand for these kind of trainings, and so many people are working from home now, and we order things from the internet more now than ever. And just Amazon itself increased their sales since the pandemic with more than 35%. And also the traditional labor market is changing. I guess most of you recognize these people on the pictures. For example, Kim Kardashian, PewDiePie, and Jeff Bezos. These are just 3 examples of people that have shown us that a traditional job is, there's an other opportunity than that you can do so much more on the internet, and they are really powerful influencers, as you know. We are used to the traditional economy. Most of us was taught from home or in school that you should do your education, be good in school, and then find yourself a real job. That is how we were taught. And actually, the school is teaching us how to become workers. So you should trade your time for money. That's what you really are doing. But since the digital economy came with the internet, we have what we call the digital gold rush. And if we look back to the real gold rush back in America in the 1800s, the people who really made a lot of money on the gold rush, that was actually not the gold digger themselves. It was the people who sold them the tools to dig for gold, the people around. And that's what I'm going to show you today, how we can be the people who sells the shovels to the gold diggers, because that's in that area is the real money. Okay, so we have huge opportunities ahead of us. We can be clear on that. But maybe you are sitting there now, and I can totally understand that and think that I can't do this because I have never ran a business before. Or this is very common too, I don't have enough time. And I don't know what product to sell, or it's probably too technical, challenging. And okay, I can understand that. I have ran businesses before, but I thought it would take a lot of time. And honestly, in the beginning, you need to put in some real time to learn new skills. But I used to say that you can do this around an ordinary job if you want to. But if you don't have at least 1 hour per day in average, I think it's not a point to do this, because you need to get progression so that you don't lose your own motivation. So I would prefer if you could give it a little bit more than 1 hour, preferably 3 or 4 hours per day in the beginning. When you have your business up and running and have built an automated system, you don't have to put in much time at all, to be honest. Not like you're doing in an ordinary job where you trade your time for money. But while you are learning and building, you need to understand that you cannot do this now and then, an hour here and there, because you need to do this every day. And also, when I talk to people, they say that I don't have a product to sell yet. I'm thinking of this or that, and maybe I can do that, but I don't know. I'm waiting for that magical business idea to just fall down in front of me. And you know what? That will probably not happen, because most of the products and most of the services are already out there. But that doesn't mean that you can't make money on the same thing. And you can always design your own version of a product, and you can improve a product, or you can sell someone else's product. And I will show you later how to do that. So please don't wait for that magical business idea. And the truth is that there are a couple of people that really had this good invention when they came up with a unique product. But you know what? Most of the time they are on something else first. They sell or do something else first, and then they improve something, or they see a problem, and then they find a solution, and suddenly they have a new product. So it's very rare that someone starts with a unique product. And technical challenging. You are talking right now to a total technophobic, and that's me. I'm really amazed that I managed to put together a live stream on YouTube right now with these tools. But this is what I have learned. And you know what? 10 years ago, it was really tricky to build a website. It took a long time to do it. And you need to know and have some technical skills. Today, it's easier than ever to build your own website and do so many other things on the internet. And also in SFM, we have prepared tools that makes it even easier. So you don't have to worry about that. If I could do it, anyone can do it, basically. So, who am I really, and why should you bother to listen to me? You might know that my name is Erika by now. I live in the northern part of Sweden. For you that are from Sweden, it's called Örnsköldsvik. And this is me steering our sailing boat, and my husband and my youngest son. I have 2 older daughters as well. The reason why I show you on this picture is this is how I spend my summers. Every summer for at least 4 years in a row now, I have been sailing 2 months every summer. And I just bring my laptop and my iPhone with me. And when I have access to internet, I go in and I check my emails, and the rest of my funnel is automated, so I get sales while I'm out here on the sea. This is a couple of more pictures from where I live. As you can see, this is a passion I have. And this looks really nice, I hope. But my life has not only been out sailing every summer for 2 months. Before I joined SFM, I have worked in retail for over 30 years. I have been store manager for a couple of well-known chains in Sweden. You can see, you Swedish people probably recognize Pressbyrån. It's like 7-Eleven. And I have been a store manager for Verdin Skor, and we have an alcohol monopoly in Sweden as well. I actually started up a new store there and run it for 3 years. And at the end of my career, this is just a few things of what I have done. But at the end of my career, I decided I wanted to go on the internet and create a passive online income for myself. Because I knew that the future it's on the internet, but I was really naive. But I bought this company that you can see up in the right corner. It was called Load to Hear. It was actually the first company in Sweden that sold audiobooks online. And because it was the first and it already had customers, I thought this was really easy and passive online income for me. But here's what happened. My business went bankrupt. I had been working hard for many, many years, and it all ended up with me being burnt out and depressed. And because of that, I was not able to run my business online correctly. But there's a few other reasons why I did go bankrupt. And first of all, I had no experience at all being online. And being a total newbie as I was, I had no one to ask because I was alone. And I also did not set off enough time to learn this properly. And I didn't have a clear plan what I wanted with this company. I just wanted passive online income. And honestly, this was not my passion at all. Just because I enjoyed to read a couple of books while I was younger doesn't mean that I wanted to run a technical company on the internet selling audiobooks and ebooks. So my business went bankrupt. I became burnt out and depressed, and I felt that I cannot go back to my ordinary job. At the time, I was manager for the Swedish Systembolaget. It felt like I would physically die if I go back. So actually, I quit my ordinary job. So here I was burnt out. I was unemployed, and I had taken all my savings to pay the bank for the business loan I had. So I was also broke. And as you can imagine, I was not in a very happy place. I felt really unsuccessful and actually quite ashamed. I feel that I had done a massive failure. And just to go outside the door was difficult for a while there. Anyway, I needed a new income stream for myself. I didn't have a job any longer, and I didn't have any savings, and I had 3 children and a family to provide for. And I couldn't let the thought of making an income from the internet go. So I started to Google again and search on YouTube this time. And I was looking on videos around that topic and some personal development videos when this guy, Martin Strum, showed up on my screen with an ad talking about an education that could teach me this time how to do a profitable online business. And at first I thought it was a scam, of course. That's the first reaction. But I mean, there's something different. Look at him. He's really nice, Martin, and he's living in the southern part of Sweden. And I decided to trust him. And I signed up to his list, as we say, and he started to send me these free trainings. And I think most of you have gotten these from me too, because I think most of you that are on this call right now have signed up to my list and saw my ad once on YouTube. This is what Martin did for me. I was able to start my education in SFM, and I have learned these skills since then. And actually now I'm running a 6-figure business in US dollar, and I have replaced my previous income. So I would like to share the most important thing that I learned here. And this is three secrets that if you know this, that will make a really big difference. First of all is that high ticket products is the one that gives you the high commissions, the big bucks, so to say. And secret number 2 is how to sell your product on autopilot through a simple sales funnel. And I will show you what the sales funnel is. And lastly, how to master paid marketing so that you can generate sales 24 hours. Most people, they think that you should sell something that is really cheap and everyone can afford. That is one of the most common things when I talk to new members that signs up to SFM, and I start to coach them and teach them how to do this. And they say they want to sell, small makeup items or shoes or healthcare or something else. And this is it's a problem with that. And the problem is that you have to make a lot of sales to achieve a full-time income. And I will show you exactly how. We can calculate on this. Let's say that you are selling these shakers you can see on the picture. It's a box and it costs $50 per box. And your profit is $20 on each product because you have to buy it for $30. And that makes that if you want to make $10,000 per month, you will actually need 500 sales every month. And let me tell you, if you are going to pay to market and get 500 people to buy from you, that will cost you a lot of money, and it will probably not be profitable at all. So you have to do a lot of organic traffic, which take time, and that also costs money, to be honest. So the solution to this is to sell something that we call a high ticket product instead. High ticket just basically means it costs more, and that it means that you also earn more money. And high ticket product can be, for example, education. It can also be traveling. It can actually be cars. It can be, expensive things that costs more than a pair of shoes or a mascara. So let's say that you have a product that costs $2,500 online. Actually, that is not very high ticket at all. I would say it's a middle ticket, actually. But I know in the beginning I thought it was a big sum. So let's just stick with this example, $2,500. And that means that you earn $1,000 on every sale. That's a common commission rate if you are an affiliate. Affiliate, by the way, means that you are selling and promoting someone else's product and not your own product. And that means that you don't have to do any customer service, or you don't have to develop new products and your own product yourself. Someone else does that and take care of all of that around, and you just promote it and get commission for that, for every new customers they have. So you sell for $2,500, you earn $1,000 on one customer. And if you want to make $10,000, that's easy to calculate. It's 10 sales per month. 10 sales per month. That's like one sale every third day. That's not too much. So which sounds best, 500 sales or 10 sales? Because it's the same amount of work selling these two products. Because on the internet doesn't care how much it costs. It's the same amount of work to set up your ad and your funnel and everything. So let's go to secret number 2, how we can set this up to sell on autopilot so that we can create this time freedom we all want. And we can do that with something we call a sales funnel. And most people, they believe that the best method is to sell face-to-face, but there's a problem with that too. I have been doing this for 30 years, so I know this. The problem is that you can only be in one place at the same time. And it doesn't matter how fast you are and how efficient you are at work, or you need to put in more hours if you want to earn more so that you can meet more customers. That's the fact, and that's how we do outside internet. We trade our time for money. But the solution is if we could, be in several places at once and selling our products with an automated system. And this is the brilliant thing with the internet. So I will just show you what a sales funnel is. The first thing we have in a sales funnel is an ad. It can be an ad on YouTube, it could be on Facebook, on Instagram, it could be on your website, a banner. There's a Google search, Bing search, a ton of places you can put an ad on. And now you also have TikTok, of course, growing like crazy. And then when someone likes your ad and are interested, show some interest, they click on something we call an opt-in page or a sales page. The sales page, this opt-in page is where we collect a name. You don't need a name, but we need an email address so that we can contact them again outside this platform with an email service instead, because that is almost free compared to if we need to contact them again through an ad, because every time you place an ad in front of someone, you need to pay. And we know that people need to see a message at least 7 times. I would guess it's a lot higher now, actually, because we have this ad fatigue and we're so used to see advertisement now. So anyway, this is what we do. We collect the email address and we create something that we call a list. When someone has been on our opt-in page and gave us their email address, we send them to a thank you page. This is where we maybe have a video or we have something and congratulate and thank them for signing up to our newsletter. And we also bridge over to our product or our service. And then we send them to a sales page. And the sales page is exactly what it sounds like. This is where we show our offer. This is where we want them to add our product or service into the cart and check out and pay. So that's how a sales funnel works. And the third secret we're talking about is how to mastering paid marketing. You could actually go online and start an online business without having paid marketing or any marketing budget at all. But that will take you a lot longer time. But if you do have time and put in a lot of effort, you can absolutely do it for free. But if you are in a hurry and want to make money faster, you need to do paid marketing. And most people believe that paid marketing is through radio, or you have these big signs, or through a TV commercial. But that was only efficient back in the days. Now there's much better solution than that, because the problem with these kind of old medias is that you target everyone, and that is the same as target no one. For example, if you go national TV, everyone will see your offer, and it's only a fraction of the audience that actually want to buy from you. So instead, when you're marketing online on the internet, you can reach the right target group of people, the ones that really needs your product or service, or they are actually actively looking for your product. We know that when we are marketers, because we can target people that have been searching for certain words or services or so. And we also only target people that can afford to buy our product. There's no use to pay for marketing on TV or radio, for example, if people can't afford a product. So now of course, when we have the right target audience, we could save a ton of money. And this is just a few of the platforms that are working best to market on right now. I also mentioned TikTok before. That's a new one, and it's really interesting. And of course, Instagram. Instagram is actually owned by Facebook, and YouTube is actually owned by Google. Okay, so this guy, how many have seen him before? This is Stuart Ross, and the reason why I put this big picture up on him is not because he's good looking. He's also good looking, and he's actually a real person. It's because he is the reason why I was able to replace my job income and actually create this quite successful online business for myself. He is co-founder of the SFM. And he has been training students for more than a decade now. And he and his partner, Jay Kubasak, they met at an live event for, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago or so. And they had both been top marketers in the world for many years. They have earned more money than they can ever use, but they feel a bit empty inside and lack of fulfillment, and they just wanted to do something meaningful with their time. You know, you can only travel so much and buy so many sport cars. So he and Jay Kubasak met at this live event, and they started to chat with each other, and they realized that they have these same values. And they decided to create this new education that would be based on how to serve people and help people that normally never would understand how good internet is. I mean, not the technical young kids, you know, but ordinary people like me. I'm a mother of three, and teach them how people like me can make money online. And so they started the Six Figure Mentors together, or as we say, SFM. And this program has, I mean, it has been more than 10 years now. And now they have a program for new students that they call Mentors All-In Package. And I would love to share my screen and show you how SFM looks behind the screen. So I will just see if I can do that. Sorry. So let's dig into the SFM. This is how it looks like when you log into SFM. And the first thing that happens here is that you will have your own consultant. This is your system consultant. Mine is Daniel. And he is the one, or she is the one, that will help you along the way and coach you and guide you through this whole education experience. And you will also see your referral partner. That would be me here. This is Martin that I told you I met on this ad. And to the left, you have the Get Started modules. And here you have the modules for brand new members. So you just basically go from 1 to 7. So you click on 1. And here you can see there's chapters to the right. You watch the video. You follow the action steps. You have resources in here. And then when you are complete, you go to the next step. And then you continue doing this throughout the whole modules, the starting up program. And in the beginning, they will work with you, and so that you can find your own values and find out what you really want to sell this time, because I don't want you to fall into the same trap that I did with my first online business, selling audiobooks. That was not my passion. In this program, this is where we really stands out, because we will help you to find something that you really want to do, that you are passionate about, that's something that feels good for you to provide to others. And this is nothing about the MLM or pyramid or something like that. We will teach you on how to find your own product, your own service to sell, and make it profitable. So this is an education system. But you also have the business opportunity if you want to. It's absolutely nothing you need to do, but most of the members want to. As a member, you can sell the SFM as a high ticket offer if you want to. And it's probably the best commissions out there on the internet. Just a little note for that. Anyway, let's move on. So in the beginning, it's a lot about mindset. Then you move on through the modules and you start here to set up your website. We have prepared tools for everything, so it has never been easier than now to do this. And so you start to build your system here, your funnels, and here you start to plan your promotion. And in the end of these modules, you are up and running and doing your own marketing. And it can be paid marketing or it can be organic traffic. It's totally up to you, and we don't judge anyone. It's as long as you are happy and not scamming people on the internet, you are most welcome. As you can see, there's a lot of tools and things in here. We also have other trainings. I can show you that we have live webinars exclusive for our members. You can go to the training calendar. And because we're in Sweden, I take London is the closest to us. And where are we? We are on Wednesday here. Today it was 1, 2, 3, 4 live trainings here. Tomorrow is 3, Friday 3. As you can see, it's almost every day of the week, and there's a lot to choose from in here. So this is also a big difference to many education providers out there, because they don't do live webinars. They don't have people working with the members to take care of them. They just you buy a training, you see some pre-recorded videos, and then you have no one to ask when you get stuck. And that is actually what you really need. That is someone to ask. I will also show you, this is the brand new platform. We are switching over to new technique. We always have the latest technique in SFM. It's called Launch You. This is still in beta, actually. It will be even more in here soon, but this is things that you can check out also. We have also a new platform. This is also not in it's also still in beta. It will come so much more things into here. This is actually a hybrid with Facebook and LinkedIn, but for small business owners. And this is like a social media where no one sells your information and no one wants you to stay on this platform to get rewarded like Facebook does. And this is where it's like a safe haven for small business owner, where we all mentor each other. And on this platform, this will, when it's totally released, it will be millions of people on this platform. This is the latest technology, and I promise you, this is more into this than you can find on Facebook and Instagram in a technical way. So I won't stay here too long, but I just wanted to show you that the early adapters will have a really good chance to do business in here before there's too much competition. Okay, I have showed you a lot now. Actually, I will go back and stop sharing for a while and see you all. I haven't seen the chat for a while I was going through that. So far, how are we doing? Was it okay? Did I go through the questions most of you had in there? I would like to share some things with you. For example, I was talking about Stuart Ross. I showed you him before, the co-founder of the SFM. If you haven't watched the webinar with Stuart Ross, it's called the Crisis Opportunity, on how you can turn this crisis that's going on in the world right now with the pandemic and everything, that it's also a financial crisis, and turn that around into an online business and actually be successful. I advise you to go to the webinar, and I'm rolling the link down on the screen now. So register for that webinar. It's free. And Stuart will go into deep dive education with you on what is possible to do right now. And he's much better trainer than I am, actually. So I wouldn't miss that. Okay, let me see if I have any burning questions. Oh, there's so many on here. What is the name of the platform you're selling? Okay, I'm promoting SFM. It's also a six-figure business. That's the company that I am an affiliate for, and I have been a member there for 3 years now. And since then, I have managed to build myself a six-figure business in dollars. Hope that was what the answer you need. SFM, it's called SFM. I'm typing it into the chat. SFM. It stands for six-figure mentors. Sorry. Richard is late. Good on you that I'm recording this so you can go back and see it later. Okay, let me share again and see the end of my presentation. I'm almost there. I think I managed good on this new platform, actually. So, where were we? We were at the Mentors All-In program, and I talked to you about it's an all-in package. And what we mean with the Mentors All-In package is that you will not need to go outside as a member of SFM and buy other products or other trainings or other tools, because you will have them within SFM included in your membership. And if you're building a business online, you will need so many things. You will need plugins and softwares, and I mean, maybe someone to build your website. You will need to buy pictures. It's an endless list of resources that you will need. And if you are doing this on your own, it will cost you quite a lot actually to buy each and every product. But in this program, Stuart and Jay, they have negotiated and they have bought in and brought in cooperation. So we have access to everything you need and even more, so much more than that. So that you just pay the fee to SFM as a membership. It works like, let's say, a Netflix subscription. And it costs you $97 every month to become to stay as a member, I should say. And then you have everything included there, so that you can start your business, you can do the trainings, you have the tools, you have everything. And that is a deal that you can't find anywhere else on the internet. That's the honest truth. And if you don't believe me, please go out and check. So my question for you, there's a reason why you came to this webinar. I'm congratulating you for taking action and get informed. That's really good. This is not for everyone, but if you feel that, yeah, I would really love to learn this in a proper way and with values and provide something real, then I ask you, are you ready for this change? Because it will be a huge change in your life. And for me, it was all good, because now I'm able to work from home. You see, I'm working here now, I'm sitting in my home. And that means that I have a lot of time flexibility. I would like to share the real reason right now in my life why I love to do this so much, why this is so meaningful for me with time. Because when my two oldest daughters grew up, I was working, as I said, as a manager, and I was busy all the time. I was working endless amounts of overtime hours, and I was really working hard, because I was taught to work hard, no pain, no gain, right? And I always thought that if I do this now and put in all my time now, that will be paid back to me later on. Something will happen in the future, and that will be everything will be better later on. The thing is, I didn't know exactly what would happen that would make that change in my life. And the future always pushed in front of me, because the future will always remain in the future. And before I know it, my two oldest daughters were grown up. One have moved away from home now. The other one is, she's 17, almost 18 years old. They don't need me anymore. And while they were sitting home or in childcare waiting for me to pick them up, because I was always working, I was working on weekends and evenings too. Their childhood is gone. But I have, he's 10 years old now, my son. And this time I will do it right. And I have been a much better mom, I must say, for him, because when you know better, you do better. So now when he comes home from school, I'm there and open the front door. I give him a big hug and say, welcome home. And I can see in his eyes how important this is for him. And I'm so sad I didn't understand this earlier in my life, but now I do. And now I really cherish this time with him. Okay, he's 10 years old. He's not so eager to hug mom in the hallway for a long time. So he's running off and play with his friends or playing Fortnite or so. But still, I think that little hug when he comes home, that is so meaningful. And that's the real reason why I want to do this business. now and have this time flexibility. I promised you bonuses and I won't forget about them. This is the first bonus I spoke about, and that was access to a private group of marketers where me and Martin Strom, as I presented to you earlier, do live teachings every week for our members. So if you decide that this is something for you and you want to become an SFM member after this webinar or on this webinar, you will be invited to our group and you can have access to both Martin and me, because you should know that Martin is one of Sweden's top marketers. He's so experienced and super, super nice and eager to help new members. And you will be invited to our group and be on our live webinars too, and ask us questions, your specific questions on your own business, not like something that goes for everyone, but we can look exactly at your business and help you live. The second bonus I would love to give you, that's actually, we have an exclusive platform, and there's trainings and templates so that you can get up and running fast. I showed you just a tiny bit of what SFM has within their program. I just show you, a fraction of what's in there. But here's the truth. It takes time to build a website, even if it's easier than ever. And we will give you a template so that you can have your own page, your own homepage, within an hour, or at least an evening if you're really slow like me. And we will also give you templates so that you can do your own ads. We will show you ads that have been out on the market and we have paid a lot of marketing budget on them, so we know how they perform. We will give you examples so that you can see this ad was really profitable. You will have email templates. You will have extra training. You will have the complete YouTube mastermind training, which is normally something we pay. You need to join a program that is costing $6,000 to get access to that. But we have it, and we will give it to you within this bonus. So $500 is not really the truth. It should be a lot higher value of this bonus. And this is almost a bit embarrassing, but the secret bonus number 2, that is access to private coaching with me. The reason why I put myself out here is because I just did a survey with my active members right now, asked them what they needed most. I offered them a bunch of tools and things and trainings, and asked them what is most valuable for them if they would have a gift from me. And it was very clear that most people wanted private coaching with me, so that we can sit on a Zoom call, we can share screen with each other, we can go hands-on in your business. So because I heard from my members that that was the most desirable, I would love to give that to you as well. So for people that decides to join SFM after this webinar, I will give you private coaching as well. So back to the screen again. Sorry. I'll do like this. I told you technical thing is not my strength, but I can manage anyway, right? How much does it cost to sign up for SFM? As you can see, you will have access to Mentors All In with everything and much more actually than I showed you in Mentors All In. You just have to trust me when I say you have everything included. You will have access to the mastermind community, the special group where we run live webinars, and we have a community where we support each other. And you will also have this mastermind program and templates and ready to go website that are compliant and everything. And normal price for this, for Mentors All In, it is $995. And I also added these bonuses. I say they are worth $500. That's probably way too little, but that make a price of $1,195. But to become a mentors now, because of the pandemic situation, we want to help as many people as we can to get up and running now. And therefore, you only pay $99. $99. And that's not all. You have 30 days of complete 100% money back guarantee. That means that you can go in, you can start doing your modules, you can do your trainings, you can use the tools, you can click everywhere, you can join our groups, and you can have everything that I promised you for 30 days and see and feel that this is the real deal. This is something that is exactly what you wanted and needed. And if it's not, you just basically click a button on the SFM dashboard, and you will have your money back, and you just finish your membership, just like you do when you stop your subscription in any other like Netflix or whatever you have. So no questions asked. This is, we only want happy customers in SFM. So that's why we are offering this 30 days of money back guarantee. And I hope you feel that that is fair enough. So now, I'm back. Really good. That was my presentation, and I have run the webinar on the screen. I'm actually not sure if you could see this webinar address while I was sharing screen. I have no idea. But here's what we will do. I hope that I have answered your question on how to make money on the internet. The best top products to sell right now, that is high ticket affiliate products. You can find them everywhere. Actually, affiliate products is sold by almost every type of company out on the internet right now. You can sell traveling, you can sell educations, you can sell banking, in finance sector. You can sell, like I said, cars, watches, whatever. It's everywhere. But SFM will teach you how to find the best high ticket product so that you can earn in the smartest way. Other things that you can sell online, you will also learn within SFM. If you don't want to become an affiliate and sell other people's products, you can learn how to import and sell your own physical products on Amazon or Shopify or eBay or on your own web page. And they have a whole program only for that. And the leaders in there are incredible, and they are so experienced. You will also learn how to start your own coaching business, or if you want to do your own trainings or courses, we have that included to all the plugins and software you need for that. And that is actually something that is growing super fast on the internet right now. And what's really nice about having your own online course, for example, is that you get to keep 100% of the profit, because you only put in work to do the create the course, and then of course you need to market this, but after that you will keep 100% of the profit and not share with someone else. Yeah, and I also went through the 3 secrets that will make you successful. We talked about how to master paid marketing, how to build automated systems, and how to choose a product that will give you bigger commissions or bigger profit than go for the small money. I hope I have explained what SFM is. It's not an MLM, it's not a pyramid company, it's an education company, but they also offers you to become an affiliate for them if you want to. You can sell other companies' affiliate products too, and they will help and support you on that too, because they are first and foremost an education company that will help you to build your own business. And in the Mentors All In, when I say everything, you just have to trust me. It's everything in there. You have the tools, you have the trainings. I didn't even mention that you have the whole LinkedIn learning trainings. That is a package of plus 10,000 of trainings, all paid. But we have, if you go outside and buy them from LinkedIn Learning, you will have to pay for each and every course. But we have them all included in your membership. You will have the tools, and you have it all. So the offer then, how can you sign up? I just changed the link that is rolling on the screen right now. So if you go to that address down there, you can see it now, erikalindström.com/start. You will find this offer there. It's a sales page. I showed you before what a sales page is. You will see a video there with Stuart. And when you feel that you are ready, this is the real deal, this is something for me, and at least I will try, because I have 30 days of money back guarantee. So it's stupid of me to not sign up, because I can have trainings for 30 days for free basically, and then I can have my money back. Then you just click the get started button in there. So I let this address roll for a while in there, so you can see them there. Okay, I think it's time for your questions. Let me go back and see your comments. Oh my God, it's a lot in here. Where should I start? If I don't see your question, just copy and paste it again so that it will come up in the flow here, so I can see it. You have been active, guys. Emilia, you wanted to learn how to make business online. Do you feel that you have some kind of insight now? Please type into the chat if I need to clarify something, or if there's something else you ask and would like to know. And you also wanted tips on what you can sell. And Safila, you say that you want to start a small business online. Yes, you have come to the right place. And most of us are actually working as solopreneurs. That means that we only work for ourselves. We are self-employed. But here's the thing. You can actually build a business so that you hire a whole team around you if you want to grow. And we have many examples of that too. So it's totally up to you if you want a small business or a big business. Fernando asked me, do you only promote SFM or do you have more affiliate programs? Yes, I have more affiliate programs actually. I see SFM as my main product, and it's working really well for me, and my members are the nicest people to work with. So I love this business. I enjoy it every day. But here's the thing, sometimes you have things that you want to add on. And I have products that fits really good, like in a portfolio for me. So I do have other products too, but they are tending to be more of a low ticket affiliate offering. And I often go with subscription products. That means that someone buys a subscription of a service, and that means that I get paid every month. Because if I'm an affiliate for only, let's just have something here, my iPhone, for example, if I get commission when you buy this iPhone, I will only get commission once. But instead, if I would sell, I don't know the English word. In Sweden we have Telia, so we're the operator. Then you pay every month for that service. So then I will earn a subscription income every month, and that's more valuable for me than having on the phone only. So I'm tending to look at products that have these subscriptions. Hope that answers your question. And Netherlands is here too, but on Swedish. Fantastic. Really good. And UK and Sweden and Ireland and South Africa is on. Fantastic. I must say, you people in South Africa, how nice are you? I get emails from you every day where you tell me the nicest things, and I'm really, really blessed to have you. I just want to say that to you from South Africa. You others are also nice, but South Africa stands out. Yes. Nigeria is here. Actually, I have been living in Nigeria for 3 months when I was in my 20s. Where do you find those high ticket affiliate programs? I have a question. And that is something that is more complicated than I can just show you quick on the screen, but it's in the modules, the education of SFM. So if you decide to go the training, they will teach you how to find it and what to look for, because you need to know a little bit more in depth than I told you now, but you can find it there. But typically it's a product where you pay a bit more. It's not something that is really cheap to buy. And the costs, yes, I'm speaking in US dollars here, and the cost to join is $99 instead of $1,995, and $99 the first time. You have 30 days of money back guarantee. After that, it costs you $97 to become a member. You stay a member as long as you want to yourself. You don't sign up for a long-term contract. There's no tricky things within these terms. It's a clean deal. And if you decide that this is not for me, I want to stop, you just stop, and you will have your money back if so. And also you pay month by month. So you pay for the upcoming month. So the terms are really, really good. What is the website name? Lisette asks, and I think you wonder about the SFM, right? I will give you a link so that you can check it out. Hold on just a second. I think it's easier than saying the address. You can check out SFM here. Let's go back. And I type it into the chat now, or I paste it. There you have it, the link, so that you can check yourself about SFM. Someone says that video has stopped. I hope not. I hope I'm still live with you. Maybe it's something with the... I hope everything is okay. And congratulations, Zibat, and thank you. I really mean that. I mean, this was not something that was totally expected that this was happen for me, but here's the trick. I was in a situation where I really wanted to change my life. I understood what it was to be an entrepreneur, that I need to put in time and effort to learn this properly. And I did the training, and I followed the steps, and I trusted the leaders in there. And the other thing that I did that was really, really powerful and important for me was that I finally learned how to take help from someone else. So every time I got stuck, and I can't even tell you how many times I got stuck on a small or a big thing. I don't like the technology. I told you I'm a technophobic. But then we have our amazing community. This is people that really wants to serve others. They are all there for the same reason. They want to change their life. And you have to experience how nice our community is. I cannot say it enough, because they are so helpful. You know, today when I shared that I was going live with you guys, and I never used this stream tool, it's called StreamYard, before, you know, I had probably 10 people that said, if you want to, I can come on live with you, and I can help you manage everything. I'm not doing anything special tonight. I can help you. This is how our community works. We just help each other all the time, and we show what's working best within our businesses. And that's why we are so successful, many members in SFM, because we get information from others, and we get help when we get stuck. That's something you cannot do on your own. Because the truth is, you can actually Google a lot of trainings and things on YouTube. Everything is out there. It's like having, you want to bake a cake, and you don't have a recipe, you don't have the picture of the end result, and you have no idea on how much to put in and in what order. That's what's happening if you try to build a business without support, without a system. Believe me, because I tried it already, and I was bankrupt by it, and I lost all my savings. So that's why I'm so determined to convince you about the difference of having a community. I would say that that is what you're really paying for. I will take it that far, actually. $99 is the first time payment, and then it's $97 per month, and that's actually super cheap if you compare to any other training out there that are worth a name. You cannot find a better offer. That's I'm sure of. And Marcus, I would like to join an email if I can later, and I will sign in. Thanks again, Erika. Yes, you can sign up to my list again if you want to go through the trainings. You can also, type into the comments here if you want me to send you the workshop series and everything again. But I know that many of you already have access to the workshops. But I rolled the webinar before here. If you go to erikalindstrom.com/webinar, you will find a really good training with Stuart Ross there, and it's 100% for free. So you can go even deeper and see what Mentors All In is all about if you're still a little bit unsure. You are the best. Very interesting. Oh my God, love people like you. I need that. I mean, I'm not a super marketer, know everything. 3 years ago, I was a complete burnt out, depressed, broke, unemployed mom. And now I have my 6-figure business and I can teach others. And I'm sitting here in front of you. That's bloody amazing. And you can be that too. And if someone had asked me 2 years ago, Erika, I would like to have you do a YouTube ad, pre-record an ad and edit an ad and put it out on YouTube, I would say, no way. I would never go online and do something like that. And now, what am I doing? I'm doing live broadcasting for you. I'm really put myself out there. And this is what personal development can do to someone. And you can have that too. It's not $99 per month or per course. It's like a membership. It's if you think of Netflix, as long as you pay the fee for the subscription, you have access to everything they have. You can choose between all their videos and movies and everything, and TV series and everything in there. But if you stop to pay to Netflix, you won't get access to the platform and watch something on there. This is the same. So it's a membership, and in the membership, you have everything included, and it's $97. And it's only $99 the first time when you apply. Emilia says she wants to learn, but I think her computer is bad. What you will need to do this is a decent computer. And it's also really good to have a mobile phone. The reason is I record all my videos on my phone, and I know it sounds scary. I don't want to record a video. I was the same, and you don't have to. You could do search marketing, and you can do blogging, and you can do so many other things where you don't have to be on camera. But here's the truth. You will earn much more money if you go on camera, because YouTube now is the absolute best platform to be on. And we also have a program for that, so that you can learn in a safe environment how to be on camera. And if I could do it, so can you. So you will need a laptop, a Wi-Fi, and a mobile phone. Yes. I have something in here. I don't understand English so well. I get that. That's we are fortunate in Sweden that we learn English. in school. As you can hear, my English is very broken. When I got started as a FAM 3 years ago, I thought it was quite challenging because every training was in English. This is an international company. They are based in the United States. Stuart himself is from England. He's living in Portugal. Jay, the other founder, he's living in Canada. So we are people from all over the world. So the trainings are in English. And I actually called my referral, my sponsor, and said, can I not have like Swedish trainings because you are from Sweden yourself? And they gave me some tough love there. This was Christian, and he told me, you know what? I was in the same situation as you, but I decided to learn instead. And everything on the internet is in English. You will have to learn English anyway if you're going to be successful on the internet. So either you take your money back now and quit and do something else. Go to where you were before. Or you will just dig in and learn English by being on the trainings, Google when you don't understand a word, use Google Translate when needed, and so on. And you know what? Now I don't care if I'm not perfect in my English any longer, and I type everything in English without Google Translate. It's very rare that I have to check a word now. So only that in itself, to learn English so much better than before, was worth a lot for me, because that have opened up doors for me. I can go now and listen to trainings and get access to people, the best mentors in the world and coaches in the world, and understand what they are saying. And that is fantastic. And I would never trade that away. So, but I also know that in Sweden we have English in school, and sometimes if you not understand anything at all, I would suggest that, okay, go somewhere and learn a bit English first, because the trainings will be in English, so that you know. The link to SFM. Wilson, would you like to have the link to SFM, like their homepage, to see about the company, or to the offer I'm giving you? The offer, you can see it's running down here on the screen. I'm typing it again. There is the offer. Let's see if it's going away. And if you would like to have to just check out SFM, you can do so here. Ibrahim, there's not any other language than English, so not in French and not in Swedish. I'm sorry, but this is an international education, and the leaders themselves are from English-speaking countries. Oh my God, you're so nice. Look at this. This is what I'm saying. When you target the right people, as I showed you before in the presentation, you only get the best customers. Look at these comments. Thanks a lot for your marketing video. Awesome. Can you imagine that you people like to see an ad? How often do you think that people that advertise on TV get thanked for harassing them on every commercial break? But this is how my life is. I have the best customers because I only target nice people. Yeah, you're the best. Thank you for supporting me and knowing this is my first time on this platform live. So, yeah. Okay, I think I have went through most of the questions. Is there any last questions in here before we wrap up? We have been live now for 1.5 hours. If not, you can always go back and comment, and you can email me. You can check out me on my homepage. And well, I hope I can welcome you within our community soon. This offer is, I hope, fantastic for you, that you can understand the value of it. And I would love to help you forward. And just so you know, I'm just a tiny bit of the coaching you will have. You will have the real trainers within SFM that are way more experienced and better educated than me, even if I'm now certified and it's going okay for me now. Okay, so thanks a million to you too. Thank you everyone for coming on to this call and support me and everything. Let's see you here on YouTube, on my homepage, on my emails, or preferable in my private coaching groups within SFM. Talk to you soon. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.